Kia ora, New Zealand. Welcome to Sweet Chain Live. My name's Matt Drake, and it's day one of Nationals. Is in the bag. It's done. If you played today and played well, very well done. If you played today and didn't play as well as you'd like, then there's always 2 more days to go. We're going to go and scoot around the divisions and see what the results have been like across the tournament. So let's take a quick look. Starting off with the junior division, we've got Samuel Lycan from Christchurch leading the way with 4 under par. Very well done to Samuel. Let's check this one. 925 rated, not bad in the junior division. Casey Thompson from Invercargill following behind 876 rated even round, and local Yuki shotters will be looking to do some work tomorrow and Saturday. Over in the rec division, Keith Furlow, local Wellingtonian, has got a 1-shot lead over Hawke's Bay's Josh Weavers and KJ Carrick. So good work for those there, and Kyle Crittenden will be joining them on the lead card in the rec division. Over in the women's FA 40 division, a card all of its own here, and they had a great time out today. Jennifer Joint, Kath Hadley, Deb Mills, and Nicola Stouts leading the way with a +1, and that puts her second, I think, overall in the ladies division. We'll get to that shortly. Popping up to the amateur masters 40+. So this is Jung Ha. Local Jung Ha's got a 1-shot lead over Leon Krellin going into moving day, and they'll be joined by Wellingtonians Brett Carlisle and Michael Riley on the lead card tomorrow. Alex Martin, Hayden Shaw, Chris Kingsnorth, and Simon Fogarty make up your chase card. Now to the ladies division, and Michelle Simpson holds a 2-shot lead over Minky Vorster, with Amy Whitmore and local Wellingtonian Natalie Jump putting in a superb round today to round out the lead card for tomorrow. We caught up with Michelle after her round earlier on today, and here's what she had to say. Joining us after your first round that you just finished hole 18 now, how did it go for you?
You know what, I was not expecting no wind. After our doubles round yesterday, we, screaming southerly, we turn up today and there's like no wind. So I was a little bit, everything that I sort of used yesterday, I had to turf away, put that back in the bag and pull stuff out. So a little bit tentative, didn't attack the course, but I wanted to sort of play it a little safe, just to sort of feel it out a little, since I'm new to this course. So finished even, so I guess, meh. But yeah, a couple of good birdies, a couple of not so great bogeys, and then that was me. But beautiful out there, great conditions.
So if the conditions are similar tomorrow, what differences do you think you'll have to make to your game?
What's the access code for PDGA?
Definitely attack the course more, I think. Attack those birdies that are sitting there, that got to see them in doubles. I definitely think I'll change up my discs that I had today.
Yeah.
I think we're expecting a little bit of wind, but the ladies started early, so we had literally nothing. So yeah, I think I will definitely try and pinch those birdies which are begging on a few holes that I just didn't get today. Yeah, and then go back to the putting range, I think, too.
It seemed like there was a lot of pars out there for all the players. So
Yeah.
do you think that was you mentioned the wind has died down quite a bit. Do you think that's everybody playing a little bit safe?
Maybe. Yeah, I was so super safe. I'm kicking myself now. I was short on a lot of things because I didn't want to go long. I saw a lot of nasty longs, even today, but yesterday mostly. So I think I was just playing a little tentative because I didn't want to go over those hills and have those big comebackers. So you sort of you regret it now, but at least you take the par and just suck it up. So yeah, I think just sort of tomorrow, maybe if there is a little bit of wind, it might take a little bit of adjustment. but yeah, I mean, especially on the short course, I think there are some really, there's some good birdies to be had. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and very best of luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
And we'll catch you later in the weekend.
Thanks, Matt. Cheers.
So there we go. Michelle Simpson, not particularly pleased with her round earlier on today. We'll get to the weather forecast for tomorrow in a bit. We talked about conditions perhaps being similar. We'll see whether that comes true. She's got a 2-shot lead over Minky Vorster, and then there's a further 2 shots back to Amy Whitmore and Natalie Jump. There's still plenty to play in this division. I think lots of movement is still possible, certainly going into tomorrow. If conditions are going to be anything like they were today, then I think there's going to be a little bit more attacking going on, and perhaps we may even see that going the wrong way for people as well as they attempt to attack in the hills. The wind can certainly pick up at times. Over into the advanced division, Mitch Hudson has got a 1-stroke lead over Luke Humphreys going into moving day. And then it's going to be Mike Foley and Ethan Taylor tied in 3rd place, who will join. It won't be quite the lead card because they're joining up with the MP40 guys, but it will be Mike Foley, Ethan Taylor, Brian Rawlins, and myself who will be making up the kind of 1.5 card on the in the advanced division. I spoke to Mitch after his round. He seemed relatively pleased, although did take a double bogey on hole 18, which pushed him back somewhat. But he'd be pleased with a 953 rated 4 under par. The advanced division is playing from the big tees, remember. Over into the Pro Masters, and there's one person, Chris Dixon, who has got a massive lead going into moving day. He's got a 6-shot lead, shot a 982 7 under par. So well done to Chris. We caught up with Chris after his round today, and here's what he had to say. Chris, you just finished your round in MP40 and you've got quite a commanding lead. How did you find it out there?
Yeah, no, it's awesome. Hey, it's I think maybe one of the best courses I've ever played. Really, it's
wow.
It's just stunning. So we've got a perfect day and yeah, awesome card. So you really couldn't ask for much better, really. Yeah, awesome.
It's currently shaken out at 981 rated. That might change, but with just 1 bogey. Any particular holes out there that were a highlight for you?
I mean, like I said, they were all amazing. I guess my whole plan was to try and just go out and shoot par, really, and then not really make any mistakes, except for the island, which just absolutely flubbed. But no, there's so many amazing courses or holes out here. It's just so many awesome ones. Yeah, so too many to even think about, really. Yeah.
What's your game plan going into moving day with a 6-shot lead?
Yeah, tomorrow will be the same. I just want to try and shoot par. And again, same thing. I'm not really looking at necessarily who's ahead or whatever. I think for this event, which is something that sort of plagued me for many years, really. So yeah, I just want to sort of focus on my own game and just try and do well, really. Yeah, go for par.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on today's round.
Yeah,
we look
awesome.
forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Cheers.
Awesome. Yeah, for sure.
So there we go, commanding lead for Chris Dixon going into into moving day. Sorry, day 2 tomorrow. We'll look forward to seeing if he can hold on to that lead, maybe even extend it. Looking at the Open division, and it's Jackson Sullivan and Jaden Wilkinson who are both leading with 10 under par. They've got a 2-shot lead over their Simon Feasey and Conor McKinstry, who'll be joining them on the lead card tomorrow, and that'll be teeing off at 2 o'clock. Jasper Vandermeer, Levi Stout, Andy Davey, and Willie Taratana will make the chase card, with Joseph Berry, Andy Clune, Ollie Webb, and Callie Thompson quickly following behind. And it gets very tight in the Open division. Anywhere in the sort of top 16 is looking very tight, and tomorrow is moving day. It's the day when everything can change. And we look forward to that. I have to say, Jaden Wilkinson, I understand that it was we made a comment about his league rounds recently, and at the shorter courses down in Christchurch. I have to say, he's come to Berhampore on the big course, and he's put in a shift and done and shot an absolutely fantastic round. So, very best of luck to him tomorrow as he tries to keep Jackson, Simon, and Connor out of the way. Now, so there are your results. Joining me now is the tournament director, Brady Cush. You'll recognize him from being the co-host. Good evening, Brady. How are you? We can't hear you. Are you on mute? Hang on. No, I can't hear you. Oh. Maybe we won't go that close. We're waiting for him to sort it out. No, we still can't hear you, Brady. At least I can't. Sorry about that. We'll see if we can get Brady back shortly. Whilst we were waiting, let's have a look at the weather for tomorrow. We did say that there's a chance that it was going to be very similar to today. And all in all, I'd say sort of temperature-wise, you're probably right. It's going to be a similar kind of temperature to what we had today. There's some key changes to the wind, however, which affected everybody in different ways today. I think a lot of the open card who played later in the day felt the effects of the wind more similarly to how it was on Wednesday than many of the early cards. The big change with the wind today is that we're looking at more of a southwesterly more than a southeasterly. If we look back at what the wind did today, then is predominantly from the south and southeast. Tomorrow will be from the south and southwest. So to give you an idea, is if you imagine hole 6 as you go across the ridgeline, instead of having the wind coming up the hill, it's going to be coming over your left shoulder down the hill. So that may well play slightly differently on a few holes, certainly on the more exposed places, and up at hole 16. You're more likely to have the wind coming from the west over that hill, and that may change the way in which you play. But all in all, temperatures scorchio tomorrow, and yeah, I think we've got some advice from Hemi. Sunscreen, yes, indeed, Hemi. I'm aware that I'm very red, and so we'll be putting on sunscreen tomorrow. Encourage everybody to do that. Slip, slop, slap, and wrap, and everybody will have a good time unsunburnt. Right, so that's it from us. Just a quick update on the scores and the results. Very best of luck to everybody playing in Moving Day tomorrow. If you're around at Berhampore and you're not playing, then please come down and watch. It's going to be a fantastic day. There's always cards to watch going around. Lead card kicks off at 2 o'clock, but there's plenty of good disc golf to be played before then. Very best of luck to everybody. See you tomorrow night. Have a good one.